Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anfield for a show with a difference today. We're doing a team news one. I'm your host, Theo Squires, here live from Anfield ahead of Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid. And the big team news, the big story today: Alexander Isak starts. He makes his debut for Liverpool from the start in this opening Champions League game for the Reds. It's one of three changes. He starts an attack with Hugo dropping to the bench. Changes for both at fullback. We see Jeremy Frimpong coming at right back. We see Andy Robertson coming at left back. Alexis McAllister drops to the bench. Obviously, he took a nasty knock to his ankle in the victory over Burnley at the weekend. And Milos Kerkez, as expected, drops to the bench after being withdrawn in that first half at Turf Moor. Those changes mean Dominic Szoboszlai moves into midfield, and the rest of the team is as it was, really. Alisson Becker in goal, Konate and Van Dijk at centre-back, Ryan Gravenberch number 6. And then the three behind the striker, Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, and Cody Gakpo. 11 substitutes for Liverpool today. I'll just run through them for you now. Georgi Mamadashvili, he's joined by a second goalkeeper and Freddie Woodman, the free agent signing from Preston North End. That's his first matchday appearance for Liverpool, matchday squad appearance. We've also got Joe Gomez, Taro Endo, Kerkez, as we've said, McAllister, as we've said, Connor Bradley, Giovanni Leone is back in the matchday squad. If he comes on today, he'd be making his Liverpool debut. Ekitike, as we have referenced. You've also then got Rio Ngamoa and Jayden Dans. I think that's all the substitutes where I'm reading's not got them in order, so if I've missed anyone, I apologise. But yeah, 21-man squad for Liverpool against Atletico Madrid as they look to start their Champions League campaign positively. Sorry about that. Positively. And all eyes will be on Alexander Isak. He wasn't in the squad against Burnley. He's only had 18 minutes of action since the last day of last season, and that was for Sweden in the international break. Liverpool managing him carefully, and you can see the logic from Arne's slot there. Rather than give him 5-10 minutes against Burnley at the weekend, better to give him at least a half today against Atletico Madrid. And what a reception he's supposed to get here. Champions League opener under the lights at Anfield. Who knows if he can deliver a goal. Just looking at the screens now, Rafa Benitez is here today, by the looks of it. Liverpool Champions League winning manager. No prizes for guessing who. Also the former Real Madrid manager will be cheering between these two sides. We'll look at the Champions League scores. Currently, the alive ones. Slavia Prague beating Bodo Glimt 1-0, and Olympiacos are drawing 0-0 with Paphos. Not the thrillers we saw last night on the continent. The table moment from the team games last night: Union SG at top, and Arsenal was second. They've both got a goal difference in 2, so if Liverpool win by 2 goals, they could be top of the table. 3 goals, they could be top of the table, but let's not get too carried away. Atletico Madrid are still a formidable opponent with Diego Simeone in charge. I imagine they'll be quite defensive, quite physical, look to hit Liverpool on the counter attack. But Liverpool are going to be a bit brighter than they have been in recent games. Hopefully, Isak can link up well with Salah, Gakpo, and Wirtz. I was at open training yesterday, and he looked to be settling in well. Certainly delighted to be back in amongst team training, and having essentially been on strike at Newcastle, trained on his own. So yeah, basically it's shaping up to be a nice night for Liverpool. Hopefully, it's an exciting one. Seeing what Isak can do as he pulls on a red shirt for the first time. Keep it with the Echo website. We'll have live updates on the match blog as always, and I'll be back at full time for the Most Match podcast as we're hopefully looking back on a Liverpool victory. Thanks for tuning in for this quick fire podcast. We're back a bit longer, usual 25-30 minutes for the post-match podcast at the end of the night. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, thank you. Goodbye.